It's Tuesday morning and I am totally running late. It's already 6:30. Normally 6:30 I'm like freaking 10 miles from here. And Tuesday's usually like a lot of traffic. So probably not a good thing that I left late. I need to get a windscreen for this bike. It would make it so much better. For the freeway, for commuting. Thank you. Heck yeah. Traffic this morning. This will work out good because I will definitely beat my boss to work. So even if I'm late, it's not that big of a deal. And take it real freaking conservative because everyone is stopped, like completely freaking stopped. This guy's going slow, like he's expecting me to go by. Thank you. I was just taking it real easy because they were all stopped there. And about the time one of those cars gets anxious, pops out into the carpool lane, or sometimes people have the habit of, like, if they look up and everything's stopped and they slam on the brakes, a lot of people have the habit of swerving when they hit their brakes, you know, like they'll swerve to the side. And about the time that happens and I'm right up on that line and somebody swerves over and they're like basically stopped, I'm gonna nail them. So I figured I'd rather not do that. Nice right now. It's like a perfect morning to be riding, and it's only 6:50. Still got 10 minutes to get to work, and I'm right down the street, so good deal. So I am not late after all. Whoa, that right lane freaking stopped right there, dude. That was like a rear ender stop. Ooh, a GTR, and that is my favorite freaking color, dude. My absolute most favorite color for a GTR is that dark gunmetal gray. Wow, dude. I swear this bike, the Duke 690, I swear it feels like a lowrider compared to the freaking Super Duke, man. It is so much lower. Okay. This is where the tape strip over the top of my visor comes in real good, real handy. It's like having that visor inside of a car flipped down so it blocks the sun out of your eyes. It makes a big difference in my visibility. That's the biggest danger with this, is right as it's slowing down, like right here. Like if that car right there like swerves over to the right real quick, you know what I mean? Like as it's stopping, or that van, boom, you know, that is a danger. That's probably like the biggest danger, like coming into a slowdown, is someone making a last second decision like that. Being cautious of this guy, he's got his freaking signal on. Another slowdown, and it looks like a bunch of people up on the line. It's not good. Got a big old white truck up there. He's actually giving me room. Cool, man. Thank you. I'm gonna sit right here because the car behind me is pretty far back now. I don't know why I'm talking out loud. This is like my road strategy. This is what I do, you know, like, this is what I'm thinking about. Like, I'll get to a spot and I'm like, okay, I'm pretty safe right here. You know, get up next to this guy so he sees me, so I'm not in his blind spot. Nice M3. Cool $100,000. One of my favorite things that Kevin does on the MC Rider show is, and I think he's done like 3 of them now, is he'll do what he calls a ride-along, and where he'll be like out in traffic and something will happen to him and he'll talk about it, you know, like what should I have done, what could I have done to avoid it, type of thing. And those videos to me are the best, just because it's like a real world situation, you know, of something that any of us might encounter on our daily ride, you know, like to breakfast or to work or whatever, you know. And like a lot of rules and tips and stuff like that don't really cover just practical things, you know, like people just turning in front of you and what you should have been looking for, or where you should have been looking, that type of stuff. There's a motorcycle rider behind me, a fellow commuter, I would assume. He's probably commuting. I'm always curious as to what people are going to do once we hit the freeway. Talking about the guy behind me is what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's going way faster than I am. It's the guy on that MV Agusta that we always see. What's this truck doing? Exactly what I was gonna do. Get over here as soon as possible is what I like to do. You know what? I'm gonna keep going this way. Wait till later to get out, I think. That's what I noticed some of the cops doing, is they'll stay in the carpool for like a long way. We get like way up here and then just get over real quick. They won't like get way over there and split lanes like I normally do. It's a chilly one. It's Thursday morning, but it's really Wednesday morning because I know I've got to work Saturday. I've got way too much work for my boss not to want to work Saturday, that's for sure. That looks a lot like a bike back there. I'm gonna get over and let him pass. Oh, it's a police officer. All right. He passed like way wide. That's funny. He went way far around me. Thank you. And by the time I get home from work today, I will have 5,000 miles on this bike. Actually, over 5,000. I'm gonna hit 5,000 miles on the odometer sometime on the way home today. Wow, holy shit. Oh, dude. Big mirrors. Yeah, I decided to ride this bike today just to change it up a little bit. I rode the Duke 690 Monday through Thursday. Today's Friday, so I figured I'd ride a different bike. But the main reason why I'm riding this bike today is that I just paid it off last night. I made my last payment on the Duke's 12, I'm like, not even, I'm thinking about traffic right now. I made the last payment on the Super Duke 1290 yesterday. So it's all paid off. I don't have a payment on this bike anymore. And in whatever, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I will get the pink slip for this bike and I'd be stoked. And at that point my insurance actually goes down a little bit on this bike because it won't have the lien holder on the title anymore. So if there's a bike, I'm surprised there's not a bike behind me. Been going pretty slow this whole time. Oh, there's a bike back there behind me. Looks like he's catching up pretty quick too. So, what should I do? I should get over, let him go by. BMW adventure bike. It is definitely an adventure right now. I'll take the lead for a few. He was slowing down like he wanted me to, so I didn't know if he did or not, but well, obviously he did because he's back over on the right side of the lane now. So